Hi folks, a few things to talk about today. I'm going to start off with just updating everybody on the effects of COVID to our community. So it's Friday, we just tested about 8 additional residents in skilled nursing. So in total, we've had 35 of our skilled nursing residents in total test positive for COVID. All of this happening since the week before Thanksgiving. So if we remember back, we were COVID-free as a community from the start all the way to the week before Thanksgiving. And starting the week before Thanksgiving, we've had 35 skilled nursing residents test positive, which shows you what we've been talking about all along. What you're hearing out in the community is how infectious and pervasive and diabolical this virus can be as it has moved through our skilled nursing residents in the nursing home. As of today, 6 of our skilled nursing residents since that time period have passed away. 5 have recovered, and with more on the way for recovery. Since that time period, again, about a week before Thanksgiving, we've had 6 total independent living residents test positive, none in about a few weeks now, but 6 total, 5 here, and 1 down at Gate Circle. 1 independent resident has passed away. So, that's how we stand at this point, and we're going to continue to work as hard as we can to mitigate the spread. I have nothing additional to report on the vaccine. Since we talked on Wednesday, we're still waiting for that call from Walgreens, our vaccine partner, as assigned to us through the New York State Department of Health. So I have nothing more to report. We expect that call from Walgreens at any time and designated the first day that they're going to be administering the vaccine. So as soon as I know any more on the vaccine, I will let you know. Hopefully the Moderna vaccine, which has been recommended for authorization, will get authorized today, and that'll just add more opportunity into the system. We have no immediate plans to open the gyms or the pool. In fact, the pool here has been drained, and we're actually doing some repair on that. So we have no immediate plans to open the gym or the pool, even though technically around us they can be opened. We're going to keep those closed, at least for the time being. The salon I'm still evaluating. I'm going to reach out to our salon operator today, and we can talk about that. With that, I'm going to move on to something that is extremely positive and just really a wonderful thing. So many of you know here in Williamsville, or have known Noreen Sperling. Noreen unfortunately passed away last week, and after a long illness. Noreen was, for those of you who knew Mrs. Sperling, just a lady that was always smiling, very active, dynamic presence here, many close friends. And if you knew anything about Noreen, you knew a couple of things. She was very passionate as an artist, and she was often in the company of Mr. Roger Gross. And when they were together, certainly they were very happy. So positive news I want to bring as a result of, and as part of Mrs. Sperling's passing, is that Mr. Gross has made a very generous and substantial gift to Canterbury Woods in Noreen's memory. And it's really in recognition of this gift is in recognition of Noreen's artistic talent, her lifelong dedication to art, And as a result of that, we're pleased to name the resident art gallery here in Williamsville, which is actually the hallway between the cafe and Bedford Village. As most of you know, that hallway features Canterbury Woods resident art and local art and so on, and is rotated on a timely basis. Well, as a result of that gift, that is going to be renamed the Noreen M. Sperling Memorial Gallery. And Mr. Gross told me he intends the gift to reflect both Noreen's love of art and the bond he and Noreen forged really after a chance encounter here at Canterbury Woods a few years ago when they were both 87 years old. So, it's the wonderful part of Canterbury Woods is bringing people together again, sometimes later in life. So there will be a plaque that will be affixed in the hallway, and the plaque again will read the Noreen M. Sperling Memorial Gallery, dedicated with love by Roger Gross, in gratitude for Noreen's enduring companionship and a recognition of Noreen's rich talent and lifelong interest in art. Artist, poet, lover of life. We are thrilled, we are humbled, and we certainly can't thank Mr. Gross enough for taking this step to honor Noreen Sperling. With that, I'm going to ask Mr. Gross to come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Rob. Today is a day for me that is very high and very low. The low, of course, is that 1 week ago today, Noreen passed after 3 years together. The high is, as Rob explained, the dedication of the gallery. I want to particularly thank Rob and Michael Marone for their expedition or expediting the gift so that I could have the joy of telling Noreen as she was still alive that it was going to be, that the gallery was going to be named in her honor. Because it's COVID time, I had to use a telephone, so I couldn't see her smile, but I could hear it in her voice, and she was so pleased. And I appreciate that expedition. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Both I and Canterbury Woods are going to use, or plan to use, when the things return to normal, a portion of the gift amount, the monies, for a program in the arts to continue the kind of work that Noreen was doing. And that will be for all residents. This pen has a way of jumping around on me there. When you pass the gallery, think, if you will, of Noreen. And think also of the many people who have been honored and memorialized throughout our campus with gifts of love of all kinds. Not the love of all kinds, but the gifts of all kinds. And remember them and the contribution that they made to our home here. We have been very fortunate to have so many memorial gifts, and that those who are memorialized have been a part of our community and cross paths with us. Thank you, Bob.
You know, in these difficult times, it's easy to forget sometimes the humanness in all of us. I know that has happened to me over these many months. You kind of go day to day and deal with what's happening in front of you. So this is, you know, I can't thank Mr. Gross enough for reminding all of us what's most important. And this gift will, as Mr. Gross stated, is not only a tribute to Noreen Sperling, but a tribute to Canterbury Woods, to those residents who were here before, and will be a benefit to all the residents here moving forward, with opportunity to grow interest and celebrate interest in the arts. So with that, again, thank you so much, Mr. Gross. Thank you, Mrs. Sperling. And to all of our residents, please be safe, and we'll be back here on Monday. Thanks.